I'm Emily from goodnessme.ca. Today I want to share with you a very useful tip that you can use when choosing snacks and treats, and actually for other foods too. I want to share with you how to choose the healthier snack to keep your blood sugars balanced. Balancing blood sugars is an important part of being healthy, and that's for anyone from a diabetic to someone who would otherwise consider themselves pretty healthy. Now, when we're choosing snacks and treats, sometimes we are deceived a little bit by calories or fat content, but it's more important to have a look at what kind of carbohydrates you might be taking in. For example, these maple syrup nuts, they taste delicious, they taste really, really sweet. So a diabetic might think, I couldn't have that if they were to taste it. But a really neat tip to do is to have a look at the label, which is my favorite thing to do. You have in here, for a quarter cup of these maple syrup nuts, you have 8 grams of carbohydrates and 3 grams of fiber. To figure out your net carbohydrates, you subtract the fiber from the total carbohydrates, which would give you only 5 grams of effective carbohydrates. Now, why is this important? For diabetics, of course, we know stabilizing their blood sugar is an everyday challenge. But for anyone with irritability, brain fog, someone with cravings, or other signs of blood sugar imbalances, or feeling tired in the afternoon is another big one, those are signs of blood sugar imbalances. So it's very important for yourself to want to keep that net carbohydrates from 12 grams or under, ideally. So when you're choosing a treat, 5 grams is well under that mark. Now, life for me wouldn't be as sweet without chocolate. And chocolate is one of my favorite things to include, but you can actually do it the healthy way. So one of my favorite treats are the Organic Traditions dark chocolate covered hazelnuts, and they also have almonds. And again, you'd think, could a diabetic really have that? But when you have a look at the carbohydrates in here, it's 6 grams with 5 grams of fiber, which gives you only 1 gram of effective carbohydrates. These are super balancing for the blood sugar, yet still giving you that sweet treat that you might need. These are all examples of different foods that would fall under that 12 grams mark. Dark chocolate, you want to have a look at any chocolate bar you're buying, and you can see, you can do that equation to find out how blood sugar balancing it is for you. So for example, in this Discover the Power of Food book, which is really the real treat to read, you have a graph that's demonstrating a wild blood sugar. And a lot of people, this is what's happening to them on a daily basis. They have swings and fluctuations that really affect their everyday life, energy, and focus. If you look up here though, when you eat a blood sugar balancing meals and snacks, this is what your blood sugar might look like, which gives you a very stabilized, balanced feel throughout the day, energy-wise, focus-wise, and even with your hunger.